So in today's lecture, we will learn about DDA line drawing algorithm. So first, what is DDA? So DDA line drawing algorithm is digital differential algorithm. Okay. Then it has some following steps. Like first, what we have to do, we have to find x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, which is our first point or starting point, and this is our end point. So in this, first what we will do, first we have to calculate dx. So dx is equals to x2 minus x1 and dy equals to y2 minus y. Then next step is m, which is our slope. So slope is equals to dx upon, sorry, so slope is equals to dy upon dx. Dy upon dx, which is our y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. The next step is we have to calculate t. So how to calculate t or length? So step is equals to, or step or length, if dx is greater than equals to dy, then step is equal to dx, else step is equal to dy, right? Then what is the next procedure? So next procedure is we have to calculate x increment or y increment. So x increment is what? X increment is dx upon length, and y increment is what? Dy upon length, right? Then what we will do next? So next step is we have to point, or we have to calculate some points for x and y. So what are that points? x1 plus 0.5 into sine of delta x, or we can call it x int, or y1 equals to 0.5 into sine of delta y, or we can call it y, right? Then next step is what? Main incremental value. So in that, what we are going to do, we are going to add, or x new equals to current x plus x increment, and y new equals to yi, which is current y plus y increment. Okay, so where we have to repeat, we have to repeat how many times? Whether we reach to the last point. Okay, so now we will try some equation, or we will try to solve some equation on top from problem 1. So in problem 1, what it gives to us? It gives us 1 point, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So here, what are the coordinates? So first is x1, which is equals to 0, y1 is equals to 1, x2 is equals to 2, y2 equals to 3, right? Then what we have to calculate? We have to calculate dy or dx. So dy or dx is what? Right? dy is equals to y2 minus y1, which is 3 minus 1 is equals to 2, and dx is equals to x2 minus x1, which is equals to 2 minus 0, which is equals to 2, right? Then we are going to calculate our slope, which is dy by dx. So dy by dx is what? 2 divided by 2, which is 1. So our slope is equal to 1. So that's why next step is what we are going to calculate. We are going to calculate our slope. So here what we will check, dx is greater than equals to dy. So here what is our dx? Dx is our 2. And what is our dy? Dy is 2. So it is greater than equals to, dx is greater than equals to dy. So 2 is greater than equals to 2, right? So here our step is equals to 2, which means our program is calculated, or total steps are required to solve our program is 2. Then what is the next step? So next step is what we have to calculate x increment, which is dx upon length. So what is dx? Dx is what? Are 2, right? So 2 or length or step. Um, Here we again choose. So this is our length or step, which is our 2. So 2 is divided by, so x and c is 1, 3 4 y and c dy upon length, which is dy is what? Are 2. So 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. Then what we will do? We will increase, or we are going to increment our points. So first what we will do? We will check points or initial points for x, which is x1 plus 0.5 into sine of delta x or x and c. So it is x1 is what? 0 plus 0.5 into sine of x1. So sine of 1 is, so answer is 0.5. So y1 equal y1 plus 0.5 into sine of y and c or delta y, which is 1 plus 0.5 into sine of 1. So what is our answer? Our answer is 1 1.5, right? So next what we are going to do, we know our, we are going to plot some value into that graph, right? So for that what we will do, we will try some table, and we will try to add some table of plot x, y and iteration. So what is that? This is what our plot, this is what our x, this is what our y. So x is equals to what? X is equals to x plus dx, no, x plus x and c, and y equals to y plus y and c. So here x and c is 1, y and c is equals to 1. So first what we will plot our points, right? Then next step is what? 0, comma 1. Then in that 0, comma 1, what we will do? We will add 0 plus 1, which is 1, and 1 plus 1, which is 2. The next step is what? We will take our next point 1, comma 2, and then 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So what are the next points? 2, comma 3. So we will get our final point, right, which is our 2, comma 3. So here we will add, or we will plot our points to the graph. So for that, what we will do, we will draw some shape. What we will do, so this is what, this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, this is our origin. So on that, what we have to do, we have to plot some points, which is like 0.5, this is our 1, this is our 1.5, this is our 2, this is our 2.5. Then here 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 and 3, right? So what is our first point? 0.5 and 1.5. So our first point will be here. Then next is what? 1 and 2. So x-axis is 1 and y-axis is 2. So our second point is up to here. And then what is our next point? 2, 3. So our 2 is here and 3 is around here. So we will plot our points to that place. And then what we will do, we will draw our line with respect to that. So what it will do, it will draw a particular element of that line, or it will connect that particular program with each other. So this will be our line. Then, so this question is come for 4 marks into the exam. Again, I'll explain here. First, we will take a coordinates of x and y, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then we will calculate dy and dx. Then we'll calculate slope, which is dy by dx. Then we'll calculate our length, which is delta x equals to greater than equals to dy. Then our step, or then our length is equals to dx. Then we'll calculate length, x increment and y increment, and then we will plot our points to the graph. So this comes for 4 marks. Hope you like that video and clear your doubts.